Oh no, what is he doing here? Please leave me alone. Make sure that you're subscribed to the channel and click the bell to turn on notifications so you never miss a video. Hey guys, and welcome back to the next part of Prosecutie on episode. Harper? Excuse me? Harper! Harper! Ow, my head. You should probably drink some water. You might need several gallons of water. Where am I? You're still at my place? I crashed before you left. Didn't realize you spent the night here. You're quite the party girl for a law student. You were chugging those energy drinks like you were a truck driver. I don't remember the end of the night. Yeah, too much sugar can poison your brain. And it's too bad, because you were on fire. You've got some dance moves I've never seen before. They were creative. I promised myself to only stay for a little while. Yeah, well, life is full of broken promises, I guess. So anyway, you kind of need to leave? Oh, yeah, sure. I still have to do my morning self-esteem mantras before class, so yeah, I should probably try to nap a bit more before class. What time is it? Like 7? Honey, it's 8:50. 8:50? I have class at 9. Yeah, we all have class at 9. No! See you later, party girl. You might want to shower before you get to class. I am the best version of me. 9:20 a.m. Please don't notice me. Okay, really good at sneaking in there. Stay low, move slow. I will just quietly ease into this desk and nobody will ever know the good morning, Harper. You're late. Did you even try to be on time? We can do a white lie. I thought class was at 9:30. We can elaborate on our lie and say, I know, but you won't believe what just happened. Or we can be honest and say, I overslept. Well, we are going to go ahead and tell the truth. I'm sorry, Mr. Smith. I overslept. Ha ha ha. Do you think a judge would accept an excuse like that when you come late into court? What about your clients whose lives and fortunes are in your hands? We all have challenges in life. You saw me on my way to the office last night. I am working hours and hours every day here and at my firm, and yet I made it to class on time. Yeah? And you're welcome for me getting that file back to you. I assume you've done the background reading for today's seminar. We are discussing the difference between criminal and civil law. Please could you compare them for us? Poop. This is my worst nightmare. We can take a guess or we can deflect the question. We're not going to guess because we're definitely going to get this wrong, so let's deflect the question. That's an interesting topic. Both are important aspects of the justice system. But what I think is much more interesting is what you said yesterday about being willing to do what it takes when you're a lawyer. I was wondering if there were any limitations or ethical barriers to that. Could we talk about that instead? Just because you know how to deflect a question doesn't mean you can skip your reading. Could someone who has actually done the work answer, please? What a nasty man. His smug attitude made him kinda unattractive. Well, almost. I spent the rest of the seminar silently cursing Smith and myself. I clearly hadn't meant to be late. Last night had been my first fun experience of law school life, and he was tarnishing it. He probably never had a minute of fun in his life. I don't know how the rest of my class had managed to do the reading, but it didn't help my case. Okay everyone, that's it for today. Please make sure you've read up before next seminar. You're all free to go. How Dan awkward. Except for you, Harper. I'd like another word. I'm sorry, I won't be late again. Are you going to have something to apologize for at the end of every class? You were 20 minutes late for no good reason. You haven't done the mandatory reading. Not to mention you smell like you swam in a tub of energy drinks. It's just that last night was the first night. I thought it was important to get to know my classmates. I promised myself I was only going to stay for one drink tops. And, well, I meant to do the work. I really did. He looked at me emotionless. Do you think your future clients would accept your excuses? This is a very competitive course, especially at this school. People would kill to be in the seat you take your class in. So let me break it down for you. You need to decide if this is important to you. When I was here, I had a bunch of classmates with no motivation and drive, and they all eventually dropped out, and some of them were asked to leave. It's not hard for me to start that process, and I'll do it if I have to. Does that make sense to you? Power trip much? Got it. Good. You can go now. Hey, I just wanted to check in and see if you're feeling as bad as I do. Haven't felt this bad since my 9th birthday party when I ate the whole cake. Oh, you poor thing. What happened to you after we left the party? I woke up this morning, still at Candice's place, 10 minutes before class. Oh no. What a mess. I'm so sorry we left you. I should have just dragged you out of there, but you seem to be having fun. I woke up on my bedroom floor this morning and I don't know how I even got home. I guess there's such thing as too much fun. At least you didn't get yelled at by Mr. Smith. I saw that. I wasn't sure whether to feel bad or jealous. What did he say to you this time? It was horrible. He basically threatened to get me kicked out. What the heck is wrong with him? It was our first night. Why do so many brilliant, successful, hunky people also have to be nasty? I hate Smith. He's like on some ego trip. Maybe because he's so young, he feels like he needs to be extra mean. That doesn't make it any more fair. Okay. We need some medicine. What do you say we grab some tea and start to fight off these sugar hangovers? And after, we can come back and study. That sounds like it might be my only hope. It's a plan then. Let's go. A nice warm drink is exactly what I needed to come back to life. I know, right? I'm glad you've cheered up. Me too. I needed this. Thanks for getting me out. No problem, girl. Oh no, what is he doing here? Please leave me alone. What's wrong? Don't look behind you. I said don't look. Great, just what I need. Did he just roll his eyes at you? Yeah, I swear he's out to get me. He's practically obsessed with you. I bet he doesn't even recognize me from his class. You should clear the air with him. Maybe he won't be such a nasty man when he's not in the classroom. And not in front of everyone too. Maybe you're right. I can tell it's really bothering you. Nip it in the bud, girlfriend. Harper, I need to find out what Smith really thinks of me in private. Clear the air with Smith in private for 30 gems. I think this is worth every penny. Let's do it. Professor Smith, I didn't expect to see you here. I could say the same about you. Before you say anything else snacky in front of my friend, hi, I'm Jen. I'm in your class. I love you so much even when you're mean. Can I speak with you in private? Fine. How about we step outside? It's cold. I don't mind. Of course you don't. So, what is it? Criminal law is a system that is used when someone commits a crime against the state. Civil law generally deals with disputes between one party and another. Okay, that's correct, right? More or less. What's your point? I just wanted you to know that I know, and that I'm very serious about this. And you were kind of a butt to me today in class. So? Everyone in that class was at the party. I'm pretty sure I wasn't the only person not firing on all cylinders. And yet they all showed up on time. Well, you were pretty harsh to me in front of them all. It feels like you were singling me out, like you're being harder on me than everyone else in the class. And I don't think that's very fair. It's pretty bold to approach a professor like this. Dude, you're 24, barely a professor. Don't get angry, but be firm. Well, I am pretty bold when I see something that isn't right. Not a bad attribute to have in a legal profession, and exactly why I want to be in it. I want to fight for what's right. Do you know that the Franklin Law always has a recent alum on the admissions committee? No? Well, last year, it was me. I read hundreds of applications, and all of the people who applied and enrolled, you were the one that I was most excited for. Me? Your grades, your achievements, your essay. It's clear you have far more potential than a lot of the others, and you're pursuing this profession for the right reasons. Wow, I had no idea you knew who I was before yesterday. Yeah, well, I did, but based on the last couple of days in class, I'm worried your potential is being wasted. So yes, you're right. Maybe I am being a little harsh, but only because I think you could do much better. I know I screwed up, and I know I am better than this. Well then, enough excuses. Prove it to me that you have what it takes. I want to see in class what I saw on paper, that you could be one of the best lawyers in the country. Wow, is he being serious? He was staring straight at me, didn't drop his gaze. I felt a small shiver run up my spine. Get it together, Harper. You're darn right. I'll prove it. Good. I'll see you tomorrow then. Smith knew about me. Smith has known about me for a long time. The pressure was on. I had to live up to my own reputation. Come on, let's finish these drinks quickly. I need to get home and wet my butt off. You're scary when you're focused. Civil juries also have a different burden of proof, which is a much lower bar to cross than beyond a reasonable doubt. This was established in the enactment of, this is a lot to take in. Would be so much easier if I had someone I could work with. Come in, the door is open. Now there's a refreshing face. Were you just speaking to yourself? I'm trying to drill all of this information into my head. It's actually pretty fascinating. There's just so much to remember. You got this, Harper. I bet you already know more than you think. You have a lot of confidence in the girl who staggers in late to class. Hey, at least everyone knows who you are. It was our first night. We had a good time. I am so not judging you for that. Well, I am. I've worked too hard to be here just to let this slip through my fingers. Ambitious. You betcha. I'm surprised you can even focus with all the noise. I know. Seems like I'm not the only one blasting music in the dorms. You should check out the library. They have these really cool private rooms where you can just hunker down and work. They're not easy to find though, unless you have an expert like yours truly. I don't even know where the library is yet. I'd be happy to show you sometime. I know a lot of the secret treasures around here. Speaking of secret treasures, you like classic movies? I love them. There's this gorgeous old movie theater near campus that plays classic films. They're doing a screening of To Kill a Mockingbird in an hour. They always like to program it at the beginning of each term. Wanna come? Now? Yeah, it's in a little bit. And then maybe we could grab a bite after. How are you already done with your work? Let's just say I'm waiting for the right inspiration to get started. Like seeing a movie with you. Wow, what a flirt. I really wanted to hang out with him, but a movie? I couldn't. Ugh, guess I have to make the responsible choice. I can't see a movie right now, Tyler. I need to be solid for class tomorrow. I want to prove to Mr. Smith and myself that I deserve to be here. Can we do a movie in like 3 months? Well, it was worth a shot. I'm sorry, Tyler. Nah, it's cool. And you're cool. And for what it's worth, you absolutely deserve to be here. Wish I could say the same for myself. I'll let you get to work then. Good luck with all the noise. Wait a second. And that's when I realized Tyler could be my study buddy. And what was this place in the library that he was talking about? He could get me out of this noisy dorm. Tyler definitely seemed like he wanted to hang out. I know it's not a movie, but I bet I could convince this bad boy to study with me. Study time in Tyler's hideaway? Yes, please. I'll help Tyler and I'll impress Smith for 35 gems. I think that is so worth it. So yes, we are gonna. You said you need some inspiration, right? It's my never-ending quest. Well, what about instead of a movie, I be your inspiration? How so? By working with me on this chapter, Tyler. That spot in the library you were talking about sounds perfect. How about we go there together and we inspire each other? I could really use a study buddy. Well, To Kill a Mockingbird is one of my favorite movies, but somehow, all of a sudden, studying with you sounds way more fun. Great, let's get out of here. Wow, this is really cool. I didn't even know they had this part of the library. It's sweet, right? I feel smarter already. Tyler and I worked for hours, reading, talking out concepts, comparing our notes, and even grilling each other. He was actually quite funny and charming, though he seemed a little nervous. After several hours. Oh wow, I feel like I've just packed several giant encyclopedias into my brain. Me too, my head is throbbing, but I really do feel like I have a lot more evidence about evidence. Ha! I'm really glad you got me out to the library, Tyler. That was actually kind of fun. Thank you. No, thank you. You're such a natural at this. Well, I don't feel that way. No, seriously. If you hadn't have joined me, I would have given up and just gone for a party to go to. This kind of stuff doesn't come easy for me. I highly doubt that, Tyler. Sometimes I don't feel like I should be here, even though I don't really have a choice. What makes you say that? I'm kind of a legacy here. My mum and dad went to this school, and a bunch of their grandparents went to school here. And whatever children I have will also have to go to school here. You know why I know all this part of the library so well? No? It's named after my great aunt. Wow, you really are a big part of this place. Yeah, well, if I'm being honest, I don't think I would have gotten in here if it weren't for my family's history. You can't let yourself think that. Tyler, you are clearly a smart, thoughtful guy. You should get to know me better before you say that. Sometimes I feel like I just want to get away from all of this. Run off to some other country, live in a shack on the beach. I mean, we're young. This is our chance to explore and see what the world has to offer. We can be responsible at a later time, right? You ever felt that before? I guess. There definitely is so much I want to see in the world. So much I want to experience. But there's also a lot of work I want to do. A lot of people out there who need help. And so I guess I want to be able to help the most I can in the best way I can. That's why I'm at Franklin, I guess. You're a cool girl, Harper. Well, thank you, Tyler. You're pretty cool yourself. Hey, you think we could... What? Never mind, it's getting late. I think we could both use a good night's sleep. I couldn't agree more. Thanks again for suggesting this place, Tyler. Do you feel ready for class tomorrow? Beyond a reasonable doubt. Oh, sweet law joke. Okay, let's get out of here. Wednesday already. I feel so dead. I must have fallen asleep with my face in a book. Let's try and make me look human again. Okay, cute. I like the outfit. Now let's get this day started. 9 a.m. Good morning, everyone. It's nice to see you all on time today. Let's get started. Today we will be focusing on the different standards of evidence. What are the different burdens of proof and how do they work? Can someone provide us with a brief explanation? Yes, Simon. I totally know this. You're on the right track, Simon. Can anyone else expand on that answer? Me, hello. Yes, you at the back. Tom, is it? I literally know this answer. Can anyone name any other ethical theories? Hey, hello. Anyone? Hello. What's going on? Why is he not picking us? Yes, Harper. Well, what I think is most important, regardless of what court you're in or what you are in the process of, is that the burden of proof, no matter of the standard is probable cause, reasonable suspicion, or beyond a reasonable doubt, is always the prosecution or the plaintiff. A defendant never has to prove they're innocent. That presumption of innocence is what is fundamental to our system. Though in practice it's more complicated than in principle. Take that. We know everything. That is correct. As the morning went on, I answered more of Smith's questions. I was finally feeling a sense of achievement. Smith seemed to be in disbelief, but I sensed I still hadn't won him over. But I didn't let it faze me. It made me want to work even harder. Good work today, everyone. I'll see you all at tomorrow's lecture. Interesting. Very interesting. That's the woman I saw in that application. She really does have potential. I need to get to the office. You are my hero. I guess you could say I was unstoppable. I think you knocked Smith's briefs off. At least, that's what I imagine he wears. I don't think he seemed that all impressed. He was still sending me bad vibes, with his smoldering evil stares. You make it sound so hot. I don't feel bad for you at all now. A girl can only dream. Harper, Professor, hi to you too, Smith. Remember me from the coffee shop? From class and my dreams? Did I ask him what kind of underwear he wears? Shh, Jen, he'll hear you. Good, I'm headed home now. More studying to do. Okay, Harp, don't overdo it. It's okay to have some fun too. Don't worry about me. I'll see you later. See you. I have to go video chat with my boyfriend. Do you think he'll notice if I tape a picture of Smith to my screen? The door's open. Hey, Harper. Hey, Tyler. You were bodaciously brilliant in class today. Thank you. And I hope you don't mind if I take some of the credit. Ha ha ha, you do. It felt really good to be prepared, you know? Sure, totally. I really enjoyed hanging out with you, Harper. Me too. So what do you say we go celebrate your redemption? There's this really cool Thai place I know of. I was planning to just order in and keep the momentum going. I don't know if I see Tyler as more than just a friend, but I really liked working with him and he really opened up to me. And he is charming and cute, and I do love Thai food. Well, like Jen said, I shouldn't work too hard or I'll wear myself down, right? How will you respond to Tyler? I'd love to go, or yes, but dinner only. You know what? We're only gonna do dinner because we really need to study. Yeah, I guess that would be okay. I don't want to stay out too late though. I still have more work to do. I wouldn't expect anything else from you. I'll come by a little later to pick you up. Sounds good. See you later. Bye. Am I making a mistake? Should I just be staying in? What would Smith think? Would he be disappointed in me? What am I even saying? Who cares what he thinks? It's just dinner. Dinner with a friend with possibilities. And like a good lawyer, I need more evidence to decide my case. Now, what am I gonna wear? And that is where today's part has ended. If you guys did enjoy it and you want to see more, do make sure to leave a like. Here is the comment of the day, and I will see you guys in the next one.